And we're back. And we're back. But let me say this to you, okay? And okay. That's enough. I mean, I know that she's going to be confirmed. I did want to let you know that I did my research, and that is just my opinion. It is not 910 Superstation, but it's Vonda Evans' opinion. Now, listen. Did her husband, did she get the memo about picking a good husband? I cannot say enough about how unified they appeared to be. Now, you don't never know what people doing behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't know now. But when I say to you, seeing them together, her daughter, that was very, very moving. It showed that you do not have to not align yourself with being a Black woman. You don't have to abandon being Black if you're in an interracial relationship. You don't have to say, well, my husband's white, so I can't do certain things. You don't. And what it appeared to me, and I could be wrong because I'm just on the outside looking in, I don't know, okay, is that they accept each other for what they represent. That's a strong Black woman. She is aware of her roots. She is a proud Black woman. Very minimal makeup, very natural hairstyle. She's not hiding her heritage from her child. They just happen to be two people who fell in love and that are representing what they believe is their truth. Because that's a sister. No qualms about it. Just like Barack was a brother. No qualms about that. Barack was highly educated, but you could not question, to me, his commitment toward Black people. I do believe he could have done a little bit more now. I'm not saying that he did everything, okay? He could have done a little bit more. But at the same time, he did not run from being a Black man. This woman is a sister. She gonna do what's right. And I know that she is not going to do what's political, but she's going to do what's right. And I have a tremendous amount of respect for her. I can't wait until she is finally installed, that she is confirmed. I'm so excited. I know it's coming to pass because, listen, let me tell you something. That woman got it going on. And let me tell you something. The only person is mad is the devil in hell, baby. But she coming in there. And I just want to say I'm excited as well about our own governor appointing Black judges, filling the Court of Appeal seat with Judge Hood, who took my seat, who is Denise Page Hood's son, who is Reverend Hood's son, and is a brilliant jurist. She could have said, well, you got Third Circuit. That's good enough for you. She said, no, his talent would be wasted there. She took him to the Court of Appeals immediately, as she should have. That young man, I want to say, boy, because to me, he's extremely talented. The other judge, Christine, from 36th District, less than 40, put her on the Court of Appeals. I applaud that. Because the Court of Appeals in many instances is the Supreme Court for most issues. What does that mean? You don't get to the Supreme Court. It has to be a novel issue that hasn't been interpreted. It has to be you don't get there. Okay, it's like 70 cases they get there just at the state level. So the Court of Appeals is where many people have an appeal as of right to go. It's a very controversial court. It is a very political court. And what they did was, and what our governor did, was appoint people who I believe will follow the law and have done that. And they're not looking for no political, you scratch my back out. They're not into that. And I applaud that. I know that there were many people that were saying, let's pack the Court of Appeals with, people who are players in the game or their kids are players in the game. She said, no, I am going to appoint to these key positions people who have the judicial acumen to do what's right and who are not political. Okay, so I applaud that. I know she got some backlash from those appointments, but that takes guts, and that takes a person who is committed to justice to put people like that in those positions. Because that, baby, let me tell you, those seats, 3 judges on the Court of Appeals sit to hear a case. If you got 2 that go one way, they can change the law almost for the state just by their interpretation. And to be able to get young judges, because they're young. You don't season, in my opinion, until you probably been on the bench at least 15 years. I know I didn't. It took about 15 years when I got to be seasoned. By the time I was, I had 20 years up in there, I was ready. But that takes that long to properly not just understand the law, to interpret it, to not get pulled political. So these are young judges, but they did it, and I applaud her for it. And we need to see more things like that, because I don't care what. You had Court of Appeals judge, wait a minute, that said that somebody who is unconscious, damn near, can waive his rights. Who said that? You just making up stuff. Well, they can, because they hold in positions. So now she's put people in positions, say that doesn't make sense. You put people in positions that said their possession with intent to deliver over 650 should be a life offense, and you said that was constitutional. That was good. That was okay. It was not until later that judges and legislatures said that's wrong. You said it was okay to sentence a juvenile to life, but later we found out they didn't. But look at all those people that suffered. Look, when we get back, I got so many callers. I can't wait. I'm excited. Woo! With my off-brand pop.